Brings us to 7:51 at KNEB. It's time for today's News Extra program brought to you by First State Bank. Here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. First of all, before we start here with Judy Chaloupka and start talking about Theatre West, power has now been restored to the northwest end of Scottsbluff, where there were 452 customers without power. They somehow managed to find the fault in an internal transformer, and so everything is back to normal. Power has been restored. It was out since 4:30 this morning. They thought it might be an all-day thing, but apparently they got it all fixed, so everything's back to normal over in northwest Scottsbluff. All right, let's talk about Theatre West Summer Repertory 2014. The season not that far away. Starts May 28th with Put the Nuns in Charge. Judy Chaloupka is here, so you have people that just arrived here in the last week or so, right?
We just started yesterday.
Just started yesterday,
yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
With some of the people that put up the sets and all that kind of stuff, right?
Props people are here, the carpenters are here, and we're starting with the lighting design tomorrow.
All right. So when do cast members get in? They get in
on Thursday.
All right.
They start rehearsing on Friday morning for Putnam and for our Hollywood showcase.
All right.
So it's going to go fast.
Yeah, no question.
Our nun, though, however, is not arriving till next week because she's a one-woman show. She comes from Chicago. She's an equity actor, and she will do this show. She brings her stage manager with her, and she's going to teach us about the 7 deadly sins and how to deal with them.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's the whole show. That's what the show's about.
Mm-hmm.
7 deadly sins.
It's an interactive comedy.
Yeah.
So you may not want to sit in the front row.
Well, why wouldn't you want to sit in the front row? It's an interactive comedy. That's the whole idea, right?
That's exactly right.
All right. Well, you warned me, so
we're really anxious to get her here. I think it's really going to be a fun production.
All right. Has she done this before?
Oh yes.
Many times.
Oh yes. The Mother Superior is superior.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So who is this woman?
Her name is Lisa Bratz. And like I said, she is from Chicago. She's a part of something called Nuns for Fun, which is basically probably about 6 plays that have been written by Vicky Quaddy.
Okay.
And we've heard about it from actually Doug and Louise Kent gave me the first hint about this production, having seen it, and then we found out that it is a traveling production. It's not something that we can actually get the rights to do it ourselves. We have to bring the nun in, and we thought with all the things we had going on this year, this would be a good time to do that.
I would bet they would poke a little bit of fun at the Catholic religion here, huh?
I kind of think so.
Just a little bit?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I'm Catholic. It's okay. Fine for me.
I think that it's harboring back to the earlier days of probably when you were in elementary school.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, I remember the nuns.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that starts on May 28th, and it runs May 28th through June 1st. We have 4 shows, the 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st at 7:30, then June 1st at 2 p.m. And then you have your little Hollywood showcase the next weekend on the 6th and the 7th. Tell us about that.
Well, we have so many really talented kids that come in every year, and they've always wanted to get together and do a little cabaret, and they've done it for the last 2 years, which has been great, but we always have to squeeze it in someplace. It's usually on a Monday or Tuesday night, and these kids work very, very hard and doing a lot of singing and dancing, and we just decided that only being able to have the nun show here for 1 week, that we would try to fit this in and put it in a part of our regular season. So we have we have 9 company members. We also have some of our leads from Les Mis that will be singing, and Tiffany Tabor Mackerel is going to do some dance do some dance with them. So it's going to be, I think, a really great night.
Sounds like fun.
I'm really looking forward to having that for anybody that wants to come and have a little extra thing for our season.
All right, that's first weekend in June, 6th and 7th at 7:30. We'll take a break, tell you about the last 2 productions, including a very special last one right after this.
I keep my money at the bank where I know it's safe.
Providing you with a safe place to keep your money is a trust we don't take lightly. We're closely regulated. We make sure that we're highly capitalized. We don't take long-term risks for short-term gains. We're very conservative, and as a result, we're rock solid. With us, your total deposits are insured by FDIC for up to $250,000. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
All right, we are back with Judy Chaloupka. We're talking about Theatre West 2014. We've mentioned Put the Nuns in Charge. That'll be on the last weekend in May 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, and June 1st, an afternoon production. On June 1st at 2 p.m. The other ones are nightly at 7:30. Hollywood Showcase will be June 6th and 7th at 7:30. Then the second production is the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, and that runs for 2 weekends. The last 2 weekends in June, starting on June 18th. And this is going to be kind of fun. You're going to have this little banner across the stage, and KNEB is going to be on that banner. Is that right?
They're going to be on that banner, yes.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. We're looking forward to that.
This is a great play with, it's sort of like a Charlie Brownish type play where the adult college students play children. They play like 12-year-olds that are in a spelling bee, and basically they get to find out about their lives. I mean, besides having to spell, it's a kind of a story of their pubescence and what they're going through in their own minds and probably with their own bodies. And it's rated PG-13. There isn't any bad language or anything like that, but it is something that some of the parents of a 6-year-old might not want to bring their kids to. However, I oftentimes think those things just go right over their head, and they'll enjoy all the humor.
Yeah,
it's a great little small musical.
All right, sounds good. And they find out here, it says that losing doesn't necessarily mean you're a loser. So
That's
you
exactly
find out,
right.
learn some life lessons.
There's some life lessons in this show.
All right. Then we go. You take a break, and then you come back on July 16th, and you guys run for the next couple weekends after that with Les Mis. Now, this has got to be a very difficult production to put on, right?
It is. And we knew that when we applied for the rights. The rights were not available to a professional theater until 2013. And as soon as they opened up, I applied for the rights, knowing that it was going to be a major thing with as far as costumes and sets and the number of people, because this Les Mis is a production where there is no talking; it's all singing. So it's basically a modern day opera. With beautiful music, and so everyone that's in it has to learn every word of every single song. And so we had auditions in September, and we started rehearsing, and we've had monthly rehearsals with 46 community singers, many of whom have never been in a theater production. They are singers. They like to sing, and so this has been really a wonderful experience for them. It's been something that they have just bonded together throughout the winter. And then we have the kids that are a part of our company that will be the Young Revolutionaries. We have a lot of local leads that's in this show. We were very lucky with the adult and our young leads right from this area. Yeah.
You have 3 of them that people, you should mention the names, maybe I'm sure they would recognize, right?
Well, we have Victor Garza and Brittany Mitchell are both students at WNCC, mm-hmm. and they will do Marius and Cosette. We have Matt Hebert singing Javert and Tim Hebert singing Jean Valjean. A great. Two really great people doing Thénardier or the innkeeper are from Lingle, Wyoming, and Aaron has been in our shows before, Aaron Bamer, but the other one is new. We have Ty Hebert is in it, Titus Couts, former students of Rita's are in the play and doing the music, and some great little young Cosettes and Gavroches that are from our community. They're just fabulous. It's really going to be a fun show.
Yeah.
And a lot of work.
Yep.
Beautiful costumes.
Yeah. And great sets.
Great sets.
Yep. So we look forward to that. So a full summer of theater all the way into the end of July this year, starting May 28th. So it's
And
it's
this
really-
is our 25th year.
Oh, I didn't realize
Yes,
that.
this is our 25th year.
Isn't that amazing?
It is amazing.
That's
And
a tribute
I don't know
to you,
how
really.
because I'm really I've only been doing this for a couple of years.
Yeah, just a few. Just a few. 25 years at Theatre West. That's a tribute to you, Judy.
Well, it's a tribute to our community, too.
Yeah.
It's been
They've
wonderful.
been supportive.
Yes. Yeah.
And you've put on some great stuff, and that's why the community is very supportive, because they know it's good.
They know it's good. That's right. It's
They
going to
know
be
it's good.
quality.
Yep.
Yep.
They know it's good. All right, so if people want to get tickets real quick, how do they do it?
Box office 635-6193. They can walk up to the door. They can call. They can get on our website at www.nebraskarts.com. There's a lot of information on there, and they can get it that way.
All right. Always good to see you. You do a good job.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.